After reclaiming their kingdom, the Pandavas had barely begun to rebuild when shadows stirred again in Hastinapura. Dushasana, driven by envy, whispered venom into Duryodhana's ears. Why let them rise again? Before they gather strength, strike first. Call them back for another game of dice, and this time destroy them for good. Duryodhana, Shakuni, and Karna, blinded by greed, guided by ego, rushed to King Dhritarashtra. With honeyed words masking their sinister intent, Duryodhana warned his father, "The Pandavas are no longer broken. They are burning." Arjuna left clutching his bow, Bhima his mace, and Yudhishthira's eyes held the fury of Yamaraja himself. Before they rise, let us bind them with deceit. One more game, one final wager. And so, the trap was laid. The stakes were monstrous. 12 years in the forest, one more in hiding. If discovered, back to exile again. Dhritarashtra, weak-willed and swayed by fate, agreed. He ignored the warnings of Bhishma, Vidura, and Drona. Even Gandhari's desperate plea, her words ringing with truth. "A kingdom built on betrayal will never stand," she said. But it fell on deaf ears. A messenger was dispatched. In Indraprastha, Yudhishthira heard the summons and, bound by Dharma, accepted. The game is a trap, he knew. But honor leaves no room for retreat. In the assembly hall, Shakuni's dice clattered once more. And once more, fate was twisted. "I have won," Shakuni declared, and the Kauravas erupted in cruel celebration. Robed in deerskin, stripped of power, the Pandavas stood tall. Dushasana mocked Draupadi, "Choose a better husband than these defeated men." But Bhima's eyes burned like fire. "I will drink your blood on the battlefield," he swore, his words echoing like thunder. Yudhishthira, calm but resolute, turned to the court. 13 years we accept, but we shall return, and when we do, the earth will tremble." No one dared meet his gaze. But in silence, the noble hearts of Hastinapura prayed for them. As the Pandavas departed, signs of doom followed. Earthquakes, howling jackals, meteors slicing the skies. Vidura described their silent fury, Arjuna scattering Pantin, Bhima stretching his arms, Draupadi walking with unbraided hair. The great sage Dhaumya also departed with them, chanting mantras of death. Even the heavens sent a warning. Sage Narada appeared in court and spoke. "In 13 years, because of Duryodhana's sins, the Kaurava line will fall, Bhima and Arjuna will rise, and the Kuru dynasty will be shattered." Duryodhana trembled. In panic, he rushed to Drona, offering him the throne, begging for protection. Drona accepted, but with heavy truth. "You may enjoy this kingdom briefly, but Drupada's son, born from sacred fire, shall end my life, and with it, the tide will turn." This was no defeat for the Pandavas. This was the spark before the blaze. What the Kauravas celebrated as victory was merely the calm before the storm. The heroes had fallen, yes, but only to rise with divine fury. The countdown to Kurukshetra had begun.